Good morning, guys. So today is paint day. Right now I'm starting off by just taping everything off. I've just started on this window. I'm working my way to the rest of them, and as well I'll get the bottom of the frame covered up a little bit. After I get that done, I'll drape over my cover and I'll install my little air system that I have going. Basically it's just going to be a box fan with a filter. Pretty standard to what a lot of people do when they do their DIY booths. That's about it, guys. So I'm just going to tape and we'll start working on preparation for cleaning the surface, and then we'll start mixing some paint. It'll be the epoxy primer first. We'll lay that down. Hopefully this all goes well. Still working away. One thing I'm noticing is it is getting a little breezy, so what I'm gonna do to keep the drop cloth from kind of making contact or sucking in too much is I'm gonna basically go around the entire frame of this spray booth with like a string and hope that it kind of just acts like a little bit of a barrier to it pulling in so much. I'll show you what I mean a little bit later on, but I'm still masking away. I still have the front window to do, and then I have the bottom frame and then the wheel well areas with the tires, and then I'm pretty much ready for going ahead and doing the drop sheet up. I got these ribbons kind of wrapped around above, crisscrossed wherever it had to go, where I think it would kind of hold against the wind. And now the fun part is putting on the drop sheet, which I feel like is just gonna blow away or tear. Oh, listen to that. Sounds pretty neat. Windy. Alright guys, so it's the next day. Yesterday, or whatever day it was, I was having frustrations trying to basically tarp or drape over this booth. So as I decided to, think about painting just without it, I scrapped that idea entirely and I went to the store and I purchased some new tarps. These are the tarps that I got, and I got 5 of these and they were super cheap. They're like 10 bucks each. So I so far managed to get one wall up. I've been thinking about just enclosing it entirely, and part of me is now just being like, I'm just gonna leave the top open as long as I keep the sides away from the wind. Hopefully that the overspray will hit that enough that it won't fly over top and travel a good distance. I don't foresee it to, so I think I'm just gonna go this route, wrap it around the outside. Should be okay, because I don't think I'm gonna have any bugs landing on it, because at this point, right now nothing is working, that this is gonna be the best solution for it. Been actually quite nice. Finally shaping up the way I wanted it to go yesterday. I've been kind of rolling it up nicely on the sides, stapling it. Overall, so far, pretty happy with it. I'm gonna try and get the other sides done, so I'm probably not gonna film anymore just because I'm running out of daylight. Goodness. High build epoxy primer is done. Man, was it ever thick. It was not fun to deal with. I actually had to thin it way more than 5%, which what I recommended. I probably thinned it down to maybe like 15% because it was not coming out of the gun. I even switched my tip. Wow. Just because I was having difficulties with the gun, this took me a lot longer than I wanted. Gonna let this dry overnight. Gonna hit it tomorrow with a scuff pad, then lay on the color. Mixing my paint 4-to-1 here. And I'm also gonna add about 5–10% of reducer. Oops. The wind is coming up. I'm sorry I didn't have an opportunity to show you me painting the actual trailer or the camper itself. The overspray was crazy that it actually made the camera right now white. Because I was just doing some test sprays, but the overspray was just too much, and I don't want to ruin this camera. This is how first coat came out. I've actually sanded it down again just because I'm going to do a second coat on it. All in all, it went okay. I did run into an issue that my actual cap vent was clogged, so my flow of liquid and paint wasn't coming out properly, and it was causing me issues. But once I got it unclogged, I just didn't think, and I kind of oversprayed a little bit too much and kind of got some runs. But I've sanded those down and I've cleaned them up, and they're not even there anymore, so I needed to do 2 coats either way. So right now I've actually gone all the way around it with some 340 grit, and I'm just going to wipe it down, let it dry, and then I'm going to start working on the second coat. Those used to be black shoes. And there it is. Man, this looks great. It looks really good. So I'm gonna take the tape off and start cleaning things up. It's pretty early in the morning. Everybody's still asleep, so right now I'm just gonna kind of unwrap things, take the tape off, probably take this tarp off as well. So my brother's cleaning these right now. He removed the old glue and caulking, scuffed them down, and we're just cleaning them up. Just gonna spray them here. Just gonna do a nice black on them just to freshen them up. This is the final component pretty much to completion. I'm actually going to paint this black. Initially I was thinking of painting it white, but I think the black is just going to accent everything with the frame, with the wheels that they are going to be putting on, the real wheels that are going to be here. But there's that black strip in the middle as well. I think it's going to just accent it really good. It's going to be a nice flat black, pull things together. I also picked up some silicone seal, which is going to be the waterproof sealant for not only the windows, but inside this area right here. No taping whatsoever. I'm just gonna go in there, put a gentle bead, hopefully nice and smooth, that I can make this look nice. Just waiting for my dad right now, and then we are gonna disassemble this little DIY booth, and then we're gonna just return it, and hopefully they like it. I'm pretty excited to see the reaction on it. Hopefully nothing falls on it when we take this thing down. There it is, the last time I'm gonna see this probably. Black looks good though on that front, eh? Yeah, right over here. How are ya? What do you guys think? It's one color this time at least.
That looks nice.
Oh my god, it's wonderful.
Looks alright.
Oh, Ron, look what he did with the front.
Oh,
Yeah, I decided to do that black. I hope you like it.
Look it.
as long as I'm still able to drive, I gotta keep it.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. That's cool. Thanks for letting me work on it. I appreciate
Oh,
it.
thank you.
So that's going to wrap up this video, guys. The camper is now returned. They loved it. I'm really happy that they liked it. For anyone who is wondering, the overspray that I have on my driveway, I hit it with the a surface pressure washer cleaner attachment to try and clean it off. It got a good majority of it off. Probably in a few weeks time it will just slowly go away. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next episode. We'll be hopefully working again on the Honda. Check in there.